son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a Bentley. Hanging like a Warhol or like a Banksy.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4.
And they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
On third down, it's Purdy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown Browns. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
3rd and short. Purdy in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. It'll be a punt coming up for the Sentinels. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Play action. Now, Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop them just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. Set go.
On play action, here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
To the goal line and in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown Sentinel. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Sentinels will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Purdy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newbin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Purdy to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down and 8. On the carry, it's Williams. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Now a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Sentinels are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They bring Chase in motion. Now it's Wilson. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Let's go. Roll.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They bring Chase in motion. Here's Wilson. To the left side. Caught by Chase. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Another run here with Hall. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And a short pickup down inside the 10. They'll send him over to the left. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up.
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Sentinel.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They bring Chase in motion. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson. That's down the field and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Play action. Now, Wilson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Here we go.
A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
They'll run it with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
19 Tiger.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. Now he is free up the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards for the touchdown. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Sentinels will open up a 6-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, But no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to enter.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Purdy going to keep this one himself. Oh, he coughs up the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Okay, ready?
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Come on. Take off.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by Dell, working his way across the field. Down the sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards. Purdy on 1st down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away. Mike, when you're too erratic throughout the course of the game, sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
They run over center with Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
But they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, How we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On first down, right back to Williams. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go again with Williams. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one caught at the 4. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Now it is first and goal.
Ready? Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer. Set go.
To throw, it's Purdy. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Sentinel. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. Sending it downfield for Fant.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, here's Wilson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll air it out down the middle. And the Sentinels are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
It's another run here for Williams. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. On third down, it's Purdy. He's got his man complete to Dell. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
79 Bronco, 19 Lions, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going distance. Touchdown, Sentinel. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Sentinels will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Handoff. Here comes Hall. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Yeah. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
He's got it! And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now it's Wilson. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
On third and goal, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he'll take it on in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Browns. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit. With down 3 scores and it's late, they're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Now a timeout for injury. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Set go.
On second down, a run with Williams. Finding room to the 20. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he will score again. Kyron Williams. Touchdown Sentinels. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Sentinels tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, check that. Street. Hey, smash Bronco.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And the Sentinels will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go. Go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Check.
A give, and here comes Williams. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Shut up. Set go. Get up.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Hold them ready. Set ready.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd and 9. Wilson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Come on, set.
Wilson. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And more of the same. Another interception. And the Sentinels will take over at their own 15. First down, it is Williams. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Bison. Warrior 70. Viking 18. Pioneer. 70 Timberwolf.
3rd down. Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. That's on the veteran, Jake Matthews. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. So the fans gonna